Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Brahma Kumar. I'm ambassador of India to the Republic of Zimbabwe. I am here for the last 1 year, but I have found that India and Zimbabwe are culturally very close to each other. Basically, these relationships are not new. It is not starting just immediately after Zimbabwe's freedom. It started basically during the time of Mutapa Kingdom. During Mutapa Kingdom, Goa and Indian state was very closely connected with Kingdom of Mutapa, and that was the place where Mutapa princes and heir they used to go for study. And from Goa, missionary activities had connections with Zimbabwe. So since then, India and Zimbabwe have been very close, and since the 16th and century, Indian traders used to come to Zimbabwe. But it was during the early 19th century when Indian traders and some Indian people came from Zimbabwe and they made Zimbabwe as their second home. Since then, our bilateral relations, basically people to people contacts, have been very strong, and India also supported Zimbabwe during time of its freedom struggle. That is why our political relations are very close, very steadfast, and very friendly. And the presence of Indian community here makes India very close to Zimbabwe. So basically, this is how India and Zimbabwe they have been part of global South, and they have been supporting each other through non-alignment movement also. And today in the changing global scenario, I feel India and Zimbabwe again coming closer to each other. And India has emerged as one of the favorite destinations for Zimbabwe, not only politically but also economic investment and education. For example, more than 5,000 Indian Zimbabwean students are pursuing their higher education in India. Government of India extends 270 scholarships to the government of Zimbabwe officers to have short-term training courses, and Mutare also sends its officer. So today we have got around 30 ITech students who attended this program. And further going deeper into it, actually this Indian Council for Cultural Relations have been very strongly supporting Zimbabwe with various scholarships. Like in the past 5 years, they had extended 56 scholarships for various courses. This year again, there are 12 scholarships for Zimbabwean students to pursue PhD courses, postgraduate courses, including MBBS and MD. And when we look at on economic side, so Indian investors have invested more than 600 million dollar to Zimbabwe's economy, and it has provided employment to 15,000 to 18,000 people directly or indirectly. So it is coming very big. And recently, we have got to know that Jindal Power, another Indian company, will be refurbishing Wange the power units. And earlier, Government of India had given a project which is called Deka Power Pumping and Water River Intake System. It was financed by $50 million line of credit by Government of India. So you see that there are overall cooperation between India and Zimbabwe. And further, if I may add, that the government of India also supports Zimbabwe by providing some medical health facilities. So every year or alternate year, we try to donate necessary medicines to the government of Zimbabwe, and this is how India has become one of the favorite destinations for Zimbabwean patients who try to get better medical facilities in India. So normally we issue 400 to 500 medical visas annually to the patients, and they get very cost effective and affordable services. And whenever they come, we get very positive feedback about India. And uh, and on cultural, again coming to culture, government of India also sponsors. So since last 5 years we have been sponsoring government of Zimbabwe nominated cultural troupe. So last year, in fact, there was a group from Mutare who participated at Suraj Kund International Craft Fair. So this is how I feel like these activities bring our people further closer and celebrating our historical and long-standing cultural relationship. Thank you. Nowadays, when this metro culture is spreading and with the urbanization, the biggest suffering is happening to the joint family. Actually, we call it a joint family where two three generations live together. But nowadays, it is not possible anymore in the cities because people are moving, migrating here and there for education purpose, and for their profession, so they cannot live with their family. But it is important to have connection with your extended family, because this consumerism of a new economy and these technology, how they are making you separate, and in that way they are making you alone. So once you are alone, and when you get emotional trauma, you need friendly support, and friendly support is most guaranteed coming from your extended family members only. And extended family member, they basically, your family gives you identity to how you place yourself in this world which is ever changing. And extended family values gives you ground to stand psychologically, philosophically, and in many more ways make you social. So when you follow your extended family, and that family connection, you already have a god gifted social circle for you. You don't have to make a new one. So for me, I think the family circle and joint families, extended family relations are very important. Yeah, so on this Asia Cup, Indian team winning the final, I think it was a very brilliant performance by Indian batters and bowlers as well. Pakistan played very well, but the main thing of this match was that India and Pakistan are traditional rival, especially in cricket. And there was another game where they have been traditional rival, that is hockey. So, but it was good that they played a very good game, and it went up to the last over. And of course, due to that very competitive environment in India, especially in cricket, Indian team is very good, and we can form at least 5 or 10 national teams. They can play equally good, and they can defeat each other at any time. So I think Pakistan needs to put more focus on its batting and bowling and overall discipline. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Hannah Raj and I was the MC of this event, the Lok Kala Sandhya, and I truly enjoyed this afternoon. It was an afternoon filled with vibrancy, impact, and we learned so much from the cultural dances aside from, just their basic names. We learned what is woven into their names and how they came about. So yeah, the next one, you guys should totally come.